Alright, you're welcome to today's tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to quickly do this sweet vector kind of art using the shape tool in Photoshop. We're going to be using our photo and my abaga. So first of all, let me walk you guys through the basic Photoshop tools. Don't forget to subscribe. Alright guys, you're welcome to today's tutorial. First of all, I want to walk you guys through these tools and what they do, just in case you're joining me for the first time, or just in case you're opening Photoshop for the first time. Let me just walk you guys through what these tools do. This right here is called the move tool. As you can see, you can use it to move an object or subject or any layer on top of any layer, or you want to move it over or under anything that you want to move. This is what the tool does. It's called the move tool. The second one is called the rectangular marquee tool. What it basically does is it helps you select a particular area rectangularly. Like if you want to cut out an image, you want to cut out a text that has been converted to a layer, or anything that you want to cut out, the rectangular marquee tool is your guy. This is the lasso tool. The lasso tool is similar, like is the same thing like almost the rectangular tool. Only this one you have you can only select a rectangular place. The lasso tool, you can use it, you can basically draw on any area or subject that you want to draw and move. That is what the lasso tool do. Like if you want to let's say if you want to pick let's use here as an example. Okay, let's say you want to select this, only this side. As you can see, all you just have to do is draw and just cover it up, and you see it has selected this particular area. So once you select, once you click on the Ctrl C and Ctrl V, you'll see that it has selected that particular area. So that is what the lasso tool does basically. Let's move on. This tool is called the magic wand tool. If you want to quickly select a layer that has color different, like if you want to move a background image and the background color is basically, let's say, black, yellow, green, you don't have to start stressing yourself using the lasso tool in selecting the areas. You just go there, just click on the magic wand tool, and that's just it. It's going to help you or to select the areas that has basically the same color, just as you can see on this chameleon. Let's move on. We have the crop tool. This crop tool is you can use it to resize you can use it to resize. Let's see how it works. Here, there you have it. This is what the crop tool does. It will help you resize your subjects or your documents rather. Let's undo that by clicking Ctrl Z. Okay, let's move on also to the frame tool. The frame tool is very good for making the clipping marks. It's very good for making the clipping marks. Clipping marks is like when you select a particular, let's say, an area, and you want the subject to be inside that place, like you don't want it to go or to extend further or outside that selected area. That is what you use the frame tool for. Just stick around in this channel. As time goes on, we are going to be using this tool. So this is basically something like a guide that I'm going to be touching all these tools. As you can see, this one is the eyedropper tool. If you want to select the color, like if you want to change your foreground or your background color to the full background color, you just go to the eyedropper tool and hit that selected color, and there you have it. It's going to auto change to it. This is a spot healing tool, like it's very good for clearing pimple and anything that you want to do, like you want to select that side and you want to still leave you want it to auto refine that edge or auto refine that layer for you. The spot healing tool is your tool, as you can see in the illustration here. Just select it and it will automatically help you remove what's on that image and help you autofill it with what is beneath it. This is what the spot healing tool do. This is the brush tool. You will use it for drawing, for coloring and all that. This is called the clone stamp tool. You can use it to if you have like a layer, if you have like a drawing that you want and you want it on the next place, you can use this clone stamp tool. It will help you clone a selected area and you can put it all over the documents. With time, I'm going to be touching all the tools. So the first thing we're going to be doing today is we are going to be titling our album, our document. Sorry, we're going to be naming it the Guy Album 1400 by 1400 documents. Click to create. Secondly, we are going to be dragging in the document that we're going to be editing into our Photoshop CC 2022. Let's resize that up to somewhere here. For this tutorial, we are going to be using basically our shape tool. I'm going to show you guys how to get how to posterize an image, how to get that effect, and how to make your art very, very quick and less time taking. So without wasting much of your time, let's just now that we've gotten the documents, let me show you guys. First of all, we are going to be duplicating these documents. Let's duplicate that and let's name this reference or whatever that you will name it, because this is the one we are going to be using to create that posterized image. So we'll also be creating our group where we are going to be putting all our shapes, so we can name that shape too. Remember, since you're a beginner, anything that goes up is going to overshadow whatever is up. Like when you have a layer on top of another layer, you won't be able to see that one below. So just take note of that. Let's try it level 4. Level 4, we can use level 4 for advanced vector image, but I don't want that level 4. I don't want it to waste our time. I really want to finish up this tutorial very quickly, so let's go for something that is not going to take our time. So let's try on level 3. So let's zoom in. The next thing we just have to be doing now is basically just shading only the black area that we can see. For that, we are going to change our foreground color to, should we try the skin? Let's try something like the skin, or I don't really want to waste time with this tutorial. I think we should just maybe maintain our black. Let's see. Okay, let's grab the pencil first and let's change it to black. I don't really want to waste time with this tutorial, so we'll start tracing the cap. And remember, this is an autofill shape tool, which means as you go and as you're selecting the parts and the layers and everything, is going to automatically fill it with the foreground color. So let's start with the cap. We'll be using black throughout this image, so let's just go for the cap only. Let's start with the cap though. So just watch the way that I arrange, the way that I click, and the way that I'm going to end this particular size. So that is it for the cap basically. I want us to go for the beards next. So let's zoom in so that we can see what we are actually working with. So let's start tracing the beards. Let's start tracing the beards. Just watch the way that I do it, guys. This tutorial is very easy. As you can see, the posterize has done basically 60% of the work. The only thing that you have to do is use your shape tool and improvise, and just know how to maneuver your own way, because you won't be actually be getting maybe the exact result that I'm getting, but it's going to be very close and more sweeter if you improvise. So just watch the way that I click and the way that I trace my image. Just watch. I would have loved to be fast forwarding this video so that it's going to be quick, but for the sake of you beginners, I'm just going to be doing it slowly so that you can quickly grab, because I have a lot of tutorials to cover on this channel, so I don't want to skip, or I don't want to be hasty in my pencil or whatever I'm doing. I just want to be doing it small so that you beginners can easily catch up on how it's done using your Photoshop. Yeah, so we done with the glasses. Let's hide our layer and let's see how what we've been doing since turns out. So as you can see, um why I really love this kind of art is you just basically use just a black shape, and wherever they see this art they know is mi abaga. They know just this is the person that you drew. So if you do this perfectly well, there is no how you can go wrong. So I want us to try maybe the hands, and let's see how it's going to turn out. But I don't want to use the hands, but let's just trace out the dark side of the hands and let's see how it's going to turn out. If it's something I don't really like, I'm going to delete that. So we'll be working with only the black selected areas. So I missed that. Let me retrace the hands. Like the first parts, you can just also watch how I work on this piece. So I hope you guys have been following up so far. This is not a hard tutorial, as you can see. It's basically for 100% beginners when you just open your Photoshop for the first time and you just want to do one or two effects. So for this second part, what I'm going to be doing is we are going to be doing the banner. So for this, we are going to be creating the banner, like the full YouTube size cover. Let's name this the guy banner art. So it's going to be 1280 by 720. 1280 by 720. Yeah, that's the default Photoshop size for any YouTube thumbnail, not banner, any YouTube thumbnail that you're trying to create. So we just basically click Ctrl C and we just paste it here. You can also drag from the other window panel to this newer one, or you just press Ctrl C and here press Ctrl V. So this is it. So let's resize that to a meaningful size. Hit the OK button. Okay. Let's click here. Let's carry the main art and Ctrl V. Okay, let's resize that. I want us to have like a sweet gradient kind of background. I don't like this whitish kind of background. Like, it's cool though, but it's just so normal. So one thing I really love about this new version of Photoshop is they created so many gradients that you can actually auto pick from. So let's go to our gradients panel. Okay, let's go to our gradients panel and let's see the form. We're basically going to be experimenting. Let's just see which one turns out very well. So I like this one, but let's just try other effects and that we have in our gradients panels, and at the end we'll just pick anyone that we feel, or you can also pick anyone that you feel is actually more suitable. No, this one is too dark. Let's try some other kind of colors. This one is kind of feminine. You just pick what works very well for you. So guys, that will be all for today's tutorial. Like you can see, it's not hard to do at all. Just in case this is the first time you're watching this channel, you can just help me click that subscribe button and invite more friends to this channel. Thanks and God bless you.